After completing another successful job in the shadier parts of the Pride Ring, Abaddon was finally rewarded with an item that he had been looking for, hunting for the past couple of months. A spear tip that had belonged to one of the angels during the extermination event. Now, fashioned into a knife of sorts, Abaddon held the weapon in his palm and felt the holy aura singing at his skin slightly. The resonance of holiness pulsating inside of it like a dormant beast. This is what he needed. Something that could potentially harm that specter that haunted them and toyed with them so frequently. Salexi. Pocketing the weapon for now, Abaddon left the establishment he was in, making his way down the street back towards his residence, unaware that nearby an owl was monitoring him from the rooftops above. Salexi in their castle, miles away, or perhaps further than that, is looking through a mirror, and this mirror, of course, is giving a view from the owl's eyes, as they say to themselves, Not quite sure what it is you're getting up to, my little sinner, but I'm certainly intrigued as to what you have planned. Let's hope it'll be entertaining, little Abaddon. Salexi said as they brought a wine glass they'd been holding up to their beak, chuckling to themselves as they continued to watch their toy. Perhaps it was time to pay the sinner another visit. It did amuse Salexi enough whenever they did so, seeing how Abaddon struggled to find the words at times around them. Yes, that sounded like a delightful idea, Salexi thought to himself, placing the glass down and running a hand through their hair, before they walked through a portal with ease, as they appeared not too far from Abaddon, ready to intercept them as they came closer and closer. Ah, Abaddon dear, I hope you've been enjoying our little time away from me. Have you given thought to my offer by chance? I would hate to hear you turn it down after I've been oh so generous with giving you more and more time to think upon it. What's that? What have you come up with an answer? Why, that's so lovely to hear, my little sinner. I knew you'd come around eventually. After all, you do look better serving someone else like me. Before Salexi could add another word to their playful, almost sarcastic statement towards the sinner, Abaddon made a quick dash towards the demon and pulled out the holy weapon, swinging it towards Salexi and catching a quick but very light slash across the shoulder of the demon, catching them off guard for but a moment as Salexi's eyes widen as they see the burning sensation upon their skin. That hurt, and that feeling burned into Salexi's skin. But how, they wonder, and then they see it in a quick thought in their mind as they observe the weapon. Holy magic! This little vagabond got a holy weapon. Abaddon rotates the blade in their hand, getting ready for another swing. This time, however, Salexi was prepared, and the stun of before was now good and gone. As they caught the wrist of Abaddon tightly, holding the strong arm of the sinner with much more force, as Salexi's eyes widened and narrowed upon Abaddon. This was not the answer Salexi had wanted from their toy. And while assuming it was also infuriating as Salexi began to twist the wrist of Abaddon, feeling his bones creak from pressure. Salexi's arms may be very skinny, but they have some good strength to them. Abaddon, however, smiled at Salexi, not in terror or shock, They had been envisioning this encounter in their mind over and over again, thinking of the best way to do it, and it's going exactly as they planned. Abaddon then juggles the knife back and forth between their hands, then plunging the hilt into the gut of Salexi as Salexi gasps. The taller demon's mouth now caked with black blood from their own throat, as they stumble back as Abaddon pulled his hand free from Salexi's grasp. He had done it. He had gotten back at the damned specter for tormenting him for months now, and is ready to finish the job, proving to himself that he was not a sinner to mess with. Salexi's body lay dead, lifeless, just there. It was over. So quickly, so suddenly. They're expecting some kind of climactic final villain speech or something. But no, that was it. They were dead. Abaddon looks triumphant, but yet almost feels kind of denied, as if this is not exactly what he's expecting it to end like. As Abaddon juggles a knife in their hand, all triumphant and smirking in their victory, they notice that owls started flying down to where they are. White fluffy owls, with 4 magenta glowing eyes. Some perched on top of the trash cans, some perched on top of the phone wires, and others nearby, all gathered around, just hooting and cooing around them, staring at him. Salexi's body is still lifeless, dead, lying there. They wonder, are they really dead? Abaddon can tell that these are not normal owls. They're not here by just coincidence. This has something to do with Salexi. They all just sit there, staring at him. Just staring. They can tell in some way this isn't over, even though Sal's body is still there, dead and lifeless. It's as if they're quietly mocking them. Abaddon shouts and screams and says if they're still alive or not, or demanding they show themselves. Perhaps this was some kind of doppelganger. But instead, many of them fly past him towards Salexi's corpse and begin to peck and devour the body like vicious murders of crows. Abaddon stands in the center of a torrent of owls, flapping their wings, white feathers going everywhere, the hooting and cawing sounds as they devour the body, the sound of flesh being torn apart piece by piece. And then suddenly, the whole flock of them fly away in an instant past Abaddon in a gust of wind. That whole alleyway was filled with nothing but white feathers and black blood. There was not even a speck of Salexi's body left behind. They wonder, what could this mean? And then they hear it. Well now, I wasn't expecting you to go and do something so abruptly. You did your homework at least. I'm glad I could find a toy that would be so bold, so brave to want to damage me, and even succeed in it. Nicely done, little Abaddon. But I'm afraid you won't get your reward just yet. Though I'm more than eager to see what you'll do next. Come and find me. Take your time. I am very close, yet oh so far away. I'll leave it to you to figure it out. Come and find me, little Abaddon. Come and find my realm, my home. Let's see if you have what it takes. Come and finish what you started. I'll be waiting more eager and excited than I ever have been. Farewell for now. The alley became quiet and cold. Nothing more than white feathers, the light gust of wind, and black blood caking the area where Sal's corpse used to be. They don't know how or why they would disappear in such a manner, or what does this mean? They died, most certainly. They saw them go lifeless before them, but are they beyond death? Or perhaps is there some way that you have to more permanently kill them? This was not going to be something so simple to kill. Abaddon walks out of the alleyway, staring at their knife, pondering what is the next move to take. End of Act 1.